Now we are live. Hello. And hello, we are live. You can click on the link if you have a beer, a wine, or a spirit. Let's have some fun. Don't be a douche. And this is another edition of the Masters of Beer Reviews and Company's Wild Card Wednesday, the 1st of December 2021. Bringing in the meteorological winter with you all. All right. Awesome. As always, followed with our panel here is Beer Man from the state of Oregon.
Cheers.
Cheers. And Bumpy Road from the state of New Hampshire. So let's just get right down to brass tacks. Howie, what are we bringing today and drinking on, Beer Man?
All right. So today, thanks, Eric, man.
Got it.
Today is I'm bringing one from 450 North Brewing. It's their Eyeball Punch. It's a heavily fruited sour.
Yeah.
It's their Slushy XL version of it. And it's got blackberry, lychee, cherry, blueberry, grape, lemonade, and banana.
Lemonade. Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's probably like a 6% or something. They're usually like around that or so.
Cool.
But yeah, I love how I like that they're lower percentages though. They have such a burst in flavor. I've had this upside down. Oh my god, it's so colorful. Oh my god.
There's everybody's name. People wonder who the hell you.
This is absolutely silly.
What the? Wait a minute.
That's cool. That's like purple, grapey, red. Yeah.
That's what comes in a gallon at the grocery store called Purple Drink.
Oh yeah, dude. Look at that pureed cascade effect there, man. That's beautiful.
That is some strange. Wow, look how bubbly it is. The top.
The
foamy.
top, fucking yeah. Oh
damn. It's like a scientist.
Dude, it smells like. It just smells like a grape pop, ice cream thing pop. I don't know. It's very grapey. Anyway, I'll get into this. Cheers, man. It smells like a popsicle, kind of.
Popsicle?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I'm loving this.
Lord. Good Lord.
All right, Bumpy Road. Go ahead. He looks like he's ready for another beer.
Right. No.
First beer. Right.
Tonight I'm bringing a dirty martini.
Hell yeah.
So in this dirty martini, obviously make that with olive juice, usually vermouth. No vermouth went into this one because we don't have any vermouth here. But the olives of choice right now are the Santa Barbara Olive Company, the Martini Pimento Olives. And the gin, this is a gin dirty martini, is none other than Ryan Reynolds.
Aviation
American.
I don't know if we still own any of that, but there you go.
So I'm gonna be drinking the dirty martini, but might as well pour a little shot of this real quick just to kind of show you.
Examine it on its own and how it works in the drink. Sure.
Exactly. Now, disappointed that it is a screw off top, but this kind of does look like a radiator or something from a plane, and which might have a screw off type cap to keep it, the pressure build up and keep it held on. So I guess it's ingenious cheapness.
Yeah. Chatio's got a pickle slush sour this evening. Hello, Chatio. Cheers.
What?
Pour just a little bit there, just to kind of do
Here's a little bit.
You get the juniper berries in this. It's piney yet not overly piney. Like there's some cheaper gins out there that it really gets piney as like pine sol, floor cleaner type stuff. This one's not overly piney, but there is that juniper pine in there. There is a bit of that kind of lemony type aroma as well. And the reason why I decided to do the dirty martini was because I actually tried this last night. And when I smelled it, I'm like, this smells like it would make a great dirty martini. Because it really does. It kind of has that kind of almost filth smell to it. And if you look at the legs on that, this is 42% ABV. If I can get some legs, they're not going to show up, you darn legs.
Let's take a smell of that.
Legs. Oh, I got the legs, but then you missed it.
Oh.
It's just not. Oh, there it is. You can see it. Nice legs right there.
Yeah, it is.
So, yeah, good smell to it. And then the nice thing about this gin, I also got it on sale. It was $39 for this 1.75 liter.
Okay,
which is not bad. But you can do this with this gin.
You can shoot your gin. Okay, aeration in the mouth.
It's got a slight amount of heat, but not bad. It doesn't kill you. You know, there's some high ABV liqueurs and stuff like that, liquors that I can't drink because they make me gag. So to be able to swish and swash and gurgle a fairly high ABV product and not have any problems with it is nice. It does have a burn. There is that kind of piney and lemon type note in there. And I kind of get this kind of almost pepperminty type flavor as well out of it, drinking it straight. So I can't pick up on every single note. I mean, there's probably some gin connoisseur out there that's like, oh, yes, there's other stuff.
Yeah.
That I can't find.
The gin connoisseur? No, not that guy.
The gin connoisseur. But it's distilled with an adventurous blend of spices from around the world.
Imagine that. We have a comment. Hams? Wait a minute. Oh, what are you drinking? Hams. Yes, I imagine that. Cheers, Ronald. There's the link. We're not on at 8 o'clock. We're on now if you want to join, obviously. And he says shaken or stirred, Bumpy?
Shaken.
Not stirred.
The wife made this for me in a shaker.
All right.
With ice.
Nice.
She's the professional.
It's poured off the rocks, but not still on the rocks.
It's chill.
The green olives are wonderful.
Yeah, man. Nice and salty. Well, cheers. Sip and think on that one. We'll be back around, and I'll try to. We got 3 people in this chat, if we include myself. This shouldn't be too hard for me to keep track of what's going on, like I usually do. I don't know how that happens, but it happens. All right, so I'm going to. Well, you can't really see the live button. Yeah, sure. There you go. There's the logo for the YouTube channel, and we are in Massachusetts for this particular beverage from Spencer, Massachusetts. I believe, still the only American Trappist authentic beer from the authentic Trappist product certification. This is the Spencer Monk's Reserve Ale, a Trappist quadruple. Bam.
Nice.
That is at 10.2% alcohol by volume in a typical fashion 11.2 ounce, more European style bottle. They say serve at 50 degrees. It's been out of the fridge for probably half an hour, and it will warm up some. Brewed and bottled at the Spencer Brewery, LLC, the Monks of St. Joseph's Abbey in Spencer, Massachusetts. Fragrant, robust, and full-bodied, this classic Trappist quadruple is mahogany in color and crowned with a dense, tan, frothy head. Its malt-forward flavor profile yields to a warm finish. And this one, like you would expect for a Trappist-style quadruple or any kind of quadruple ale, Belgian Abbey, serve at 50 degrees, and it says it's going to be best before the 4th of March, 2024, people. But, I bet you could age that longer and see what happens.
Yep.
I would guess. This doesn't have any flavors of any kind. It's not some flavored ale, so there's not going to be a flavoring that dies off over time. And does that want to? No. No, it's a Spencer and Trappist, if you can't tell.
Is that
And
corn?
I'm going to use I've never had this beer either. Inglesville Trappenstein beer glass. Whoa.
Oh, that's a cool glass.
I seen that at Julio's Liquors in Westboro, Massachusetts. And I'm like,
I
I
like
have
that.
to acquire this. This is too cool. For like $9.99, I have to acquire that.
Perfect.
It's
Nice
like a
thick
stubby
stem.
looking teku glass almost.
Uh-huh. Nice thick stem. I like that thick stem.
It's Coca-Cola poppy fizzy kind of in a way. I can already hear it. All right, let's pour it just a little bit less so I can smell the beer. There is the beer color. There's my lamp.
Jeez.
Wow, look at that. It is pretty dark brown, that mahogany color, definitely tons of carbonation. I didn't think to roll the beer, but maybe you could have, because it does look like it's got some sediment and fingerprints over there. Sediment in that glass. Yeah, nice tan. And I poured about a finger of head here. I think if you used even like the goblet or more of a Belgian chalice, it would be even less ring of foam. So good job on me with this.
Right.
Yeah, raisins, plums, figs. Raisins, plums, figs. Yeah, those are kind of similar. Yep. Dark, purplish, fruity notes. That makes sense. Definitely get that mineral water, well water. We'll get into that in a little bit. It's sort of kind of complex for the style, but the style is complex. We'll get to that. We will get to that. Let's go back to the Biermann.
All right. Hey man, I had to put the can in front of me because there's so many flavors just to refer to. But going into the nose on this, freaking like lemonade and grape is like your big component here.
Wait a minute. Didn't James Bond say shaken, not stirred? Anyway.
I don't know.
Anyways, yeah, lemonade. I thought
Yeah. Did he like to shake? I think shaking.
shaken.
Banana kind of goes through there with some cherry. The lychee is more of a berry that's just kind of infused in there. It's kind of in it with it. The bigger fruits are coming out. Like the grape is the big one, I think, the more punctual one. The banana actually has kind of this weird undertone smell. It's very nice, very lovely beer. It's got a nice ring around the glass of just straight up puree. Oops, sorry, my glass is way down there. But yeah, I mean, it poured like it cascaded up to about a finger head, maybe somewhere around there, 3/4 head.
Are we seeing condensation on the glass, or is that the stickiness of the body?
That's puree. That's fruit.
Wow.
That's
Holy
fruit
crap.
juice.
Wow.
Yep. And it's heavily fruited. I mean, they even say it on here. I mean, it's a slushy XL, extra large is basically what that means. But I mean, awesome. Thick, can't see through it. Of course, it's one of those, you know. It has a sour kind of yogurt smell to it too, like fruit on the bottom, kind of sour is what I refer to usually on these. You start mixing up that fruit into that like honey vanilla kind of yogurt, Greek yogurt, and it's so amazing. I love Greek yogurt. Yeah, let's drink this, man. I want to get into it.
Ooh, let's not drop there. Cheers. Clink.
That's so smooth. This one's a little more tart. It's not as sweet. It's good though. It has you know what? It tastes like those things you dip into certain flavors and you suck on it and it's like a candy stick.
A dips? No, not a dipstick.
What are those little like bags and it has different dipsticks. Yeah, it tastes like that.
The white sugar thing that looks like a popsicle.
Fun dip.
Or even those straws with the sour tart kind of flavors that you
pixie sticks.
Pixie sticks, yeah. It tastes just like that, man. These are so much like, and it tastes like sweet tarts. Sweet tarts is another one that is very similar to this.
Oh damn.
It's drier. It punches off quick. It's like it doesn't lather your mouth it kind of like floats above your tongue and then gives you flavor, but it like lifts and dries off and goes away. If you guys don't like I'm serious. This is different. It's fun to drink though. You know, it's got a lot of flavor, good finish. The finish is more better on this than anything. The initial punch of it is good, but then in between it gets really cardboardy and dry and paper-like. You know, just. But then you start getting flavors. You know, alcohol's hidden. Body's like a medium body. Full medium body. You know, that nice viscous puree body. Mouth feels just really nice and kind of a sizzly feel. You know, that nice
Carbonation.
You know, just a little bit of like or even like the yogurt kind of the citrusy kind of, what the fuck am I trying to look for here? That I can't get to it right now. Sorry, but it just has that feeling. It's a nice drink. I like it. I'm gonna stop here because I'm rambling, but very good. I will buy this again. I'm sure if I see it. So right on.
Well, we were talking about.
Yes, Fun Dip. That's it.
Yeah.
There you go. Like us.
Very fun dippy. This is very fun dippy.
I don't know how you make that product without artificial flavors, but all right.
It's probably artificially flavored, but it's definitely a fun one. I'm not as into this one though as I would have been if it stuck more to my mouth.
Yeah.
This is more lifty and like I want it to kind of rub into my pores of my tongue. You know, I want to feel that shit go in my mouth. This is more like it's levitating. Like, please come down. You know what I'm saying? We're on a hoverboard here.
Makes sense. Yeah, right on. Cheers.
It's good, though. It's good. I like it.
And we'll come back for a score. I guess Ronald Sutton, we saw the beer with no head. He wanted to see that beer again. Well, there you go.
It had one.
It's crazy sounding beer. It's an interesting sounding product. I'm looking forward to the rating on that. Cheers again.
Yep. Cheers.
Bam.
Cheers to Moose Gal. All right. The aromas on my dirty martini. A lot of the same aromas out of the base gin. I mean, you get that juniper. I mean, that's usually the first thing you notice. It does have a kind of slight pine note. A little bit of the olive juice slightly in there, so a little bit sulfuric. That saltiness.
Yeah, man.
Say a slight lemon note, not as pungent right now as it was just pouring the straight gin, because I mean that olive juice, all the acidic qualities of that and the salt and all that kind of takes over. That I'd say a little touch of a lemon note still in there. Well, I'll drink a little bit of it down so I can grab an olive, because that's that toothpick is kind of almost below the water line there. So, cheers.
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 Cheers, man.
Let's see if I can post something for Ronald Sutton while we're chatting away about the martini.
Yeah, that's good. It's nice martini. This gin really does make a good martini. Just off the aromas alone, it mixes in well with that olive juice. It's really easy to drink. It's good flavors. I like olives. You have to like olives if you're going to do a dirty martini, pretty much. I do enjoy olives, and I do like gin. So, I'm winning. There's other ways to make martinis. You can do vodka, whatnot, but I do prefer mine with gin. Let's go ahead and grab one of these olives now, though. 42% ABV. I mean, definitely it brings the heat. But like I said, it's one of those ones I can hold in my mouth. I can drink it down without being sickened by the amount of alcohol that's in it. It doesn't make me do the like some really hot ABV
Popeye sound over there.
beverages do.
That sounds like a chipmunk.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Listen,
All right.
shaken, not stirred. All right, there's the man.
Mm.
Yes.
And the olives. Olives are good by themselves. You can let them soak in some gin for a little bit. Even better.
Yep.
Very, very salty. It's a nice meaty type. What is an olive, anyways?
Is it a vegetable?
Would it be considered a
It might be
vegetable?
a fruit. It might be considered a
It's a-
fruit with that seed in that pit.
I think it's a fruit, but it's a tree fruit. So I can look it up real quick. Oh, shit.
Yeah,
You know, I'm always typing on.
but
I know you are.
Olive
Quite-
is
quite nice.
classified
it's
as
always good to
a
have
fruit,
something
similar to
nice and
plum.
salty like
Yeah,
that.
you'd
It kind of
think it
really
would.
contrasts some of that piney and kind of citrus type lemon note, and also the high ABV type note that's in there as well. The olive is a nice little treat afterwards. This makes for a good drink that has some healthy benefits hidden inside. Cheers.
Nice.
It looks good,
Yes.
Bumpy.
Minto. And yes. Whoa. Cheers. And yes, from the Encyclopedia Britannica, coming from a Google search, the olive fruit is classified as a drupe, similar to the peach or a plum, and they all grow, as Thrash Metal said, they all grow on a tree.
On trees.
Thrash has a very classic Colorado beer tonight.
As you all see,
Oh, see it.
the old 4.1er on a diet again. So I'm like
Nice.
on a serious freaking deficit today. I think I had 275 calories eaten already, and I just got done out at the ranch. I have over 11,000 steps and 2,500 calories burned.
Wow.
I've already lost 4 pounds this week. Yeah. Anyway, we're doing this. Yeah, just trying to lose some of this. You know what I mean?
That's understandable.
So yeah, Keystone Light, 4.1%. You know, it is. I mean, the body, as you all know, is very, very light. Do I have to pour it up? No, you can all see it through the can.
Oh, imagine.
Let me pour it up here.
It looks like this.
A little late, so I'm a little behind.
He drank a different Colorado beer called Coors Light.
Yeah, Coors Light. I should pick up some of
Oh yeah.
something, huh? Get something that's local, right?
Right.
Hopefully there's no theme tonight.
Oh, Thrash Metal.
All right, so we got nice hydrated
This one.
that color. Very effervescent. The head is tight white bubbles, but disappearing very quickly. Very nice semi-sweet smell to it from the malts. I guess I should say just sweet. Get a little bit of hop aroma in there, whatever they're using. Either it's got to be something light like a Tettnanger, Hallertauer, or something like that in here.
Expensive for them.
I'll have to look it up. I've never really looked up Keystone Light,
Hop extract, I think.
but it is a Coors Brewing Company.
Those Coors.
Yeah. So, I mean, for 4.1%, you can't go wrong. And the price point too. It's 15 pack for what was it, $10 or something like that? If
Yeah.
that.
Dang.
So, yeah.
Even Bear Man might have one.
So
I might start going to that.
I've been doing like three beers a night. So instead of freaking binge drinking every night, so just trying
Right.
to take care of myself. But yeah, cheers, y'all.
It's hard.
Nature beer to wine and
Yeah.
local.
Don't,
All right,
don't
Ron.
worry.
I
I
commend
you
you,
have
brother.
more than 3 beers, we'll take care of you.
Right.
No, I'll probably get drunk off this one.
Right.
Remember,
Last night I got
Ronald,
back, and
remember, Ronald, it's shaken, not stirred.
shaking, not stirred. I came back from doing stuff yesterday, had a really light lunch, and I went ahead and grabbed a beer about 5 o'clock. And dude, I had it. I'm like, holy crap! You forget how it feels when you cut back completely.
Yeah.
Cut the food back because you're not drinking on anything on your stomach, so it's like,
Right.
Wake up. Yeah, man.
But yeah, fun time.
I did that last week. Actually, I cut back a little bit, and I know what you're talking about. You start feeling those sevens, and you're like, "Whoa, that thing's robbing my head."
7.5.
Yeah.
Trying
Hope
to do
you all had a nice Thanksgiving.
Oh God!
Wow. That thing was happy to see me on Thanksgiving. I can tell you that.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, man. So, wait a minute. I'm just gonna talk about what we have again because Thrash wasn't here, and then we'll come back to me we can come back to me at the very, very, very end, I suppose.
Cool.
That'll work all right. So again, I'm gonna be drinking and reviewing these. Oh, there we go. The Spencer Monk's Reserve Ale, a Trappist quadruple, and again, that is from the Spencer. What do they call it? The Spencer Brewery LLC, the Monks of St. Joseph's Abbey in Spencer, Massachusetts. And again, I'm gonna have to take the light down a little bit. Again, this thing is a official Trappist product. So
an American Trappist product.
Here's what it's looking like so far. It's getting towards room temperature, which is where it needs to be, around 50 degrees Fahrenheit. We'll come back. I'll come back around at the very end, let our three panelists in that particular order talk, and then I will come back.
Cheers.
And we'll also go right now for a little expose under the wonderful world of deli meats in the Hams Bear.
So good.
Wow, I didn't think I'd be on this quick.
All right.
Yeah,
She said.
yeah, I don't know, man. Johnny Quick. Johnny, 2-pump chump. Just call me a 2-pump chump. You know? I gotta get a beer. I ain't got a beer. Wait a minute. I got one out on the porch. I'm out here with my dog Zuka.
Cheers,
my man. Zuka's a wonderful animal.
Cheers.
Hey man, I just got some new Ray-Bans. I couldn't get what I wanted. I went to an authorized Ray-Ban dealer, and some bitch, these things were only ordered online. They came in darker than they looked on the thing. But anyhow, I gotta get prescription lenses. They don't make this brown gradient. I gotta get brown, or I gotta make a decision. They're for my wife, Christmas present. But anyhow, let me see what I got. I got the infamous, the best American adjunct lager there is. I drink it every day. You guys talking about drinking 3-4 beers? Fuck, I drink 3-4 beers in an hour. You know, shit. I'm sucking down. I probably suck down. I try to get up about that 10, 11 mark. You know, they're my sleep aids. You know, if I don't drink 8, 10 of them, I can't go to sleep. I got neuropathy. And the drug they give me, Neurontin, it ain't good for you. So I stopped taking it and just drink more. Yeah, it's a live healthy.
Too.
You know, don't try not to put anything artificial in your body. Hey, how was your guys' Thanksgiving, man? Anything good? My son smoked a turkey and deep fried it and had people taste test it and see how the shit was. And that smoked turkey, I'm telling you, oh man, he's got a pellet of, it just keeps feeding. It's a pellet thing. And, it's okay to smoke a turkey, but the first 4 hours are critical. You got to get it up to temperature so you don't fucking poison people, you know. But that goddamn smoked turkey, that was some of the best I ever ate. It was good. How about your guys' feast? What'd you guys make? Bumpy? Yeah, there you go. That's what you got. I figured somebody does something like that.
That's
fucking terrible.
Oh, shit.
That's smoked versus a oven roasted.
Yeah.
The only problem with that was and you were just talking about that. It's got to get up to temperature when you're doing that smoker box version. So it had to get up to temperature. And
It's
then
got to go up quick.
Yeah,
If not, it could poison somebody if you don't get it up quick.
the oven didn't get the oven turkey didn't get to temperature
Smoking
as
it,
soon
yeah.
as the actual smoker box one. So that was the only problem. But the smoker was good. Yeah, yeah, man.
What'd you do?
Smoker
Yeah, put a
box.
bunch of, you smoke your turkey, you smoke a little
Smoker
weed
box
with
went
that.
in the oven.
Oh, I got the other shit
Stuff
too.
some
That was
weed
the
in that
seasoning.
turkey, too, you
That
know?
was the seasoning I had.
Nice.
Yeah.
Actually, that's not a bad idea to put some weed inside a turkey.
You know, thyme. They put thyme in it. You grease it up and put the thyme sprig up underneath the turkey skin.
That
Make
was
it come out good. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
yeah,
Right.
yeah. That thyme sprig. It's good stuff.
That would be good with beer man. Would your beer wouldn't be very good with turkey?
He's got that syrup. What kind of syrup you drinking tonight? You got something like you should pour over pancakes.
Dude.
You could just pour that shit over pancakes or something. God damn. What the fuck?
Dude.
What the hell you drinking?
Hold on, itch my hand. This one came off very dry. It's actually more drier. It doesn't let the flavors go in your mouth, so I'm a little disappointed. I would have liked it if it was a little more in the mouth, like giving me some surprises. You know what I mean? Like, I know it sounds sexual, but I like I want a beer. I want a sour that kind of digs into the grind of it, you know, and like I don't want something that's lifting above it and hovering like fucking the Return of the Jedi. Yeah, dude. I mean, for real.
Hovering around.
Someone answer that. But this deserves definitely a good enough score. It's definitely a 90. I'll say a 91. I'll go one notch over 90. I think it's still good. You know, it's got a really.
What is it? Pomegranate and peach?
Nah, dude. It's got like blackberry, lychee, cherry, blueberry, grape, lemonade, and banana. I mean,
wow.
You don't even get half of those. You know, your first thing is grape and banana, and it tastes like a fruit punch popsicle. I was trying to write notes.
What's wrong with barley malt and hops? You know, what's wrong with barley malt and hops? You know, I don't understand. You got to put all that shit in it. What's wrong? You make it right. Barley malt and hops is the greatest thing ever invented.
This probably has wheat in it with the T. Wheat. It probably has like wheat, flaked wheat. It probably has some barley in it, as well. I don't know. But it is a beer. It's just a sour. It's got lactic acid involved, and it's got like, other things. But it's just its own style. It's a special style, and it's one of those.
Well, I hope you enjoyed it.
I didn't enjoy it as much as others, so but still a good beer, 91. So cheers, you guys, man. Right on.
Cheers.
Y'all want to go? If y'all want to go follow Beer Man Suit and give your rating, go right ahead. We are probably.
Oh, were we not doing that?
Yeah, we're going to now. We're good.
Oh, are we reviewing right now?
Are we? What are we doing? No, we already went full scale. Okay, goodbye. We went full scale on that review. Let's keep that going. It's wild card. We do whatever we want. No offense taken. Yeah, no, I didn't. It's all right.
I think we already talked about what it tastes like, so it is boring at this point.
That's what I thought. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, go right ahead.
Staking,
man. You're all right.
I'm the last one out. Bringing
You
more
tripped
people.
me out, dude. I was like,
God damn. Well, all right.
Like, damn, this is good gin. I totally went in the future. I thought we already did something, but no.
The only gin I've ever had was Beefeaters. That's the only gin I've ever had was Beefeaters.
Joey, what's going on?
Oh,
hey, Joey, what's up?
Man, you looking shaggy.
What are we enjoying this evening? Before
I'm in the studio. I'm in the nap portion of the studio. This is where I take naps at. My boy's over there taking the computer. So I cut Shazan and I said, oh, cool, fucking Wildcard Wednesdays now. So if you're a holler and think, oh, sweet, they're gonna let me up. That's cool.
Nice.
Cool, man.
Cheers.
What are you drinking, man? What are you drinking?
Earlier I was drinking some iced tea. I don't really drink beer, so. But I have some iced tea in a New York Jets cup here.
Oh.
Jets, Jets. Check it out. What's an airport's favorite football team? The Jets.
Jets?
The Jets is the airport's favorite football team.
They're worse than my fucking Cowboys. My Cowboys fucking. Who knows? How can you describe that team? Up and down. What the fuck?
The Cowboys have at least won a Super Bowl in your fucking lifetime, so you got to
Yeah. That's true.
Like
Joe Namath was great, though, man. Joe Namath's prediction was spot on.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a fucking amazing
awesome.
game, right?
When Joe Namath did that, what was it, 68, 69?
Yeah,
I remember
he made the Hall of Fame on that prediction alone. His career was not that good. He did not have good career numbers.
Yeah, he decreed to win. I'm going to win, man. They're going to win. They won.
Like Vinny Testaverde had better numbers than Joe Namath.
Here we go. Bumpy Road's drinking a gin martini, everybody.
So
how's that thing going down?
this gin martini, let me say.
It goes down literally.
Like a dirty olive.
Jeez.
Did you eat the olive? Oh, there it is.
Eat one of them already.
There you go. That makes it, doesn't it? Doesn't that make it? That makes it.
No, thank you.
Green olives are nasty.
No, that makes that drink.
So on
Well, I don't think I've ever had a martini, to be honest with you. Even going back to my drink, I don't think I ever had one.
Well, how was this
score out
martini?
of 100 out of
You can get them little pearl onions. You get them little pearl onions on there. They're good too.
Sure they are.
That's a lot better than an olive.
The out of all the dirty martinis I've had in my lifetime, I don't know, I'd probably put this.
Is that the worst?
No, not the worst. No, I put this one around a 93 out of 100. Yeah, I've had some. Obviously, if you're out at a bar and stuff like that, and you're enjoying the night and stuff, it's a little bit more enjoyable than sitting at home with kids being yelled at because they're jerks and stuff.
Hey, Bumpy, what was the name of the olive? What was the name of the olive?
Oil.
Oil.
Olive oil. Huh?
You got a name.
No, the name of the olive, the company name.
Santa Barbara.
Pimento.
Santa Barbara olive.
Olives.
Where the hell they made?
Santa Barbara.
Rome.
And Santa Barbara, it's in California, I believe, right?
What you need to do with that now, Bumpy, is just pour the freaking gin right in there, man.
Oh yeah, Thrash.
Go for it, man. Go for it.
Actually, that's not the worst idea in the world, do we?
Go for it. Go. You're the man. You're the bumpy man. You're the bumpy man.
Well, these come out of New York, apparently, because it's from the Bronx, New York.
What the? Okay, not Santa Barbara.
Probably packaged there.
The olives probably came from there, and then they probably packaged it in.
Thanks.
It's pretty good. I've had some martinis with like Hendrix and stuff like that, different gins. I think the Aviation, I think it's a good gin. It's an easy gin to just drink by itself. But yeah, no, there's definitely better gins out there than that. I've had better gins than Aviation, but overall for the price, I mean, just under $40 for such a large bottle.
Wow.
I put it up there. It's probably about equal with like Bombay, maybe even Bombay Sapphire, kind of right around that range, I'd say. Not bad for the price, and it's easy to down, and yeah.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds used to have some kind of ownership of the Aviation gin, I believe. I don't know if he still does. Yeah. There's your there's the backer behind that gin. There you go. Mm-hmm. Cheers, Bumpy. Awesome.
Cheers.
You like the gin just straight. You did really like that sauce.
Someone's got the
What's
COVID
that?
in the background.
You said you had the gin straight. You did like it that way.
Yeah, I had the gin straight, and then I drank in the martini. I mean, It's a good gin. The Botanist. This is more of a top shelf gin. So this is.
Oh, I forget who made it.
Rolling down the
famous
street.
Scotch distillery makes that stuff, I believe.
Put your mask on. So
And sipping on gin and juice.
Oh.
Remind them of money and my money and my mind.
Coronavirus!
All right, stick around. We're going to get to all kinds of shout outs, and we're going to hear what's going on in channels this weekend coming up. So here you go, Sutton. Here you go, Ronald Sutton. He's got a classic beer for you, Thrash Life.
Yeah, but this is hams and PBR just like make this like nothing. I mean, this is the taste on this thing is so light and so. I mean, it's a beer, but
You can get 30 of those for like $10 back in the day, dude. Those are that's a dollar bill.
15 or for like 9 something. I think I got it for something like that. Anyway, Coors is used for a light beer, 101 calories, 4.1%. You know, for 101 calories, 4.1% ain't bad. You know, but you know, you get what you pay for when it comes to it. Hams, PBR, all of the other ones that are out there that are not in the light category like this, they taste much, much, much better. Are we scoring right now or no?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Okay. This one for what it is, Keystone Light, for the price point and the type of beer it is, I'll give it an 87.
Ooh.
An 87. It's putting it up to other light beers of the same type. It falls a little short. I think I've had some other light beers that were like Coors Light. I think that's my favorite light beer.
You like Coors Light better, Miller Light? Miller Light.
Well, Miller High Life, but that's a full body. I think that's 4.7. I like Coors Light better than light beer for Miller and all that.
Whoa.
Yingling Light's good.
We don't get
Yeah, if you can get Yingling Light, buy Yingling Light. It's a good beer.
Yingling Light, so Yingling Light, I got burned on Yingling Light because the place across the street from work, they used to sell like 24 ounces of Yingling Light for like $3.50. So I would get like 3 or 4 of them during the workday. So I'm kind of burnt out on Yingling Light even after these 3 years of not drinking.
Yeah.
87.
Yeah, 87 on that. And when it comes to
Michelob Light is awesome, but it ain't a light beer.
No, it's not.
They label it light. It ain't a light beer.
Well, the crazy thing about Michelob, I did that review. The craziest thing about Michelob Light, though, it is 4.1%, but it's 122 calories.
Bud Select. I used to, I worried about my diabetes and shit. But the best beer was Bud Select. Bud Select was 3.2%, 3.2 carbs, and it had 97, 99 calories. Bud Select was a good beer, and then it disappeared. They brought it back out. Now it's in that premium level. They're charging like $8.99 a 6-pack.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah, I used to buy 18 packs for what was it? $10.99, $12.99, something like that.
Do they still have
Bud Select. If you're worried about your diet or anything, Bud Select's probably the best beer for you. Research it. Look it up. Bud Select. Yeah, when you look at the calorie content, the carbs and stuff, it's one of the best light beers there is.
How about a beer?
Yeah, I'm drinking a Hams. How about you?
Yeah. Well, what do you?
Yeah. Here, let me review it real quick. I got a Great American Classic here. It's called Hams. It used to be brewed in St. Paul, Minnesota. Now it's brewed in Milwaukee by Miller. But
brewed at
it's great.
House.
It's got a real nice malty taste. It's got you can taste the malt that are in it, and it finishes dry, clean, refreshing. Yeah, I give it my same score. It's like a 95. But that's it. That's all I got to say.
Cheers. Let's have a drink.
Cheers.
Let's have a drink. Cheers.
Cheers.
Before we get to Mr. Joey Edibles, we do want to hear from Mr. Joey Edibles. He did grace us with his presence. I still don't think I've actually reviewed my goddamn beer. So I will review my goddamn beer. Let me put everybody in order of succession. I think this is how it works. Yeah, here you go. All right, cool. All right, for the third time, we're doing the Spencer.
Third time?
Third time I've mentioned this beer.
Oh, I thought that was your third beer.
Nah, this is the third time I've mentioned it on air. I haven't reviewed it yet.
Oh,
so you're live for this
Spencer.
review. Spencer Monk's Reserve Ale, a Trappist quadruple from Spencer, Massachusetts, and it is a certified Trappist monastery and a certified Trappist product. The first one, I believe, in the United States of America. The rest of them are in the European continent, which kind of makes sense. So we talked about the appearance. We'll talk about we'll go through it really quickly here. The things I've talked about, which is the appearance, that dark mahogany brown color. It had a good 2-finger head. Now it's down to a nice 1-finger head.
Looks good.
Has some lacing. It's 10.2%, so it does have some lacing.
What do you pick up on the nose? What did you say you picked it up?
All right, so the nose is a lot of your purple, I say purple style, darker fruits, your plums, figs, raisins. Not really any cherries on this one. I am getting a toasty how do you say that word? Caramel note. A nice caramel, kind of toasty brown bready note. Some molasses is in there as well. I am getting a mineral-y presence to the beer, like a well water kind of mineral-y note to it. I don't know if that's the pH balance of beer, of the water, or if that's, I get that a lot in Belgian style beers. That could just be that kind of yeast strain coming.
It's got that sulfur. There's a little sulfur in that.
That's another way to put that. Sure, yeah. I guess there's a little bit of a nuttiness. I don't know if that's like an almond, maybe is it almonds? No, is it walnutty kind of maybe? Or like you kind of have the mixed nuts at Christmas time, that kind of faint little nuttiness to it. So, and it's just it's just got a pretty big brown bready, dark raisiny, fruity kind of note. So, bam, let's finally give this a taste on camera today. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers, man.
We're definitely closer to recommendation temperature of the 50 degrees. There's a little giggle in here left. Oh, hardly any. That was not even a giggle.
I didn't see
They never talk about that much. Do they have the recommended temperatures on a lot of these beers? They had that at Great Lakes Brewing Company when I used to drink it. I had a lot of those. They
have it on a lot. I've noticed they have it on a lot of these Belgian style beers. They say what kind of a glass, where to use, the temperature, and the kind of storage you want.
Nice.
The Belgian beers. They do it a lot on Belgian beers. I would highly. Mine's a little bit. My glass is a little bit more flared, but that's okay. I think it works pretty well. But I think if
it looks like it's working pretty well. You got nice lacing, nice little head retention. Looks like it's working well.
It's definitely has the lacing in the head, definitely, and that flavor is carrying on directly from the nose. I'm getting pretty much a rich caramel, or not even like, it's like a rich brown bread caramel toffee, kind of almost like a toasty, pretty much like a toasty note. And now maybe I can kind of get it on the nose now that I think about it, but I'm definitely getting your holiday, like this time of the year, the holiday fruit cake kind of spiced cake notes. Your cinnamon, your clove, your coriander, your baking spice, your baking.
Any cinnamon?
Yep, a little bit. The coriander notes and the allspice are much bigger presence. But if you smell baking products, the baked goods in holidays and fruit cakes or anything like that, kind of what you're getting there in the taste.
Smells like the pie shop.
Kind of.
Yeah, the pie shop.
Definitely, you're talking about that sulfuric, or not sulfuric, that sulfury note that I'm calling the minerally well water. That's definitely in there. It definitely is warming. I would say the beer body is, well, again, I didn't even get to it. There's definitely the
That's
brown
a
bread,
good
there's definitely
character.
big brown bready toasty note in there. Mixing with all those fruits. The body to me is sort of it's going in the for me it's going in the direction of a full bodied. And if you said it was full bodied, I'd believe you. But I think it's for my palate, it's closer to a medium body for what it is. It's got a really nice, almost kind of a silky texture in a way, but I think the carbonation's a little bit prickly, more prickly than that. But it's very easy drinking, and you can feel the 10.2 warmth after a little while, but you're not feeling any of it as you're drinking it. There is some heft in the mouth. It is kind of dry for what it is. It does have an upfront sweeter component initially, but it does dry. A slight bit of chalkiness, but not too bad. I would say it's sort of refreshing for what it is. This is an interesting version of what it is. The only thing that's kind of maybe throwing me off is I think there's some sweeter brown bready and then like cinnamony notes. And I kind of wish
That's that cinnamon coming through. That cinnamon comes through, but you get that sulfur,
kind of a body.
sulfur from the water.
Maybe
gives a different flavor.
I just kind of wish maybe it was a little drier for the style, but it is a upfront kind of a maltier beer, so it's going to have that going on. But other than that, we'll get. Oh, I gotta actually rate this. We will rate this now. Very good. I don't think this is as good as the Saint Bernardus Act 12 or the Roquefort. Was it Roquefort 10 maybe? I don't think it's as good as those classic kind of beers. But like, I could give this a. I want to be. I don't want to be. I guess I would give this an 89 out of 100. This is really, really, really good. I think.
What's the price point on that thing?
Good question. I think this must have been. This must have been either $4 or must have been a little over. This must have been a little over $5 for the single bottle.
$5 a bottle.
Yeah, it must have been. Yeah.
That's
Well
crazy.
put together. I kind of wish it was a little drier. That's my major complaint. But if that's my only complaint, I think this is a beer definitely worth exploring. And Trappist Monks brewing this beer in New England, in Massachusetts, they're doing it right. Not all their beers are winners. I've had a lot of their different beers from Spencer's, but this one is okay. 89. Again, a little bit drier, a little bit more, I don't know, chewy malts. I don't know how that works. You want it dry, but I want it chewy malty. More tannic or something. I would give it a higher rating. 89. Cheers. All right.
Nice.
Let's check in with Joey. What's going on in the world of Joey's Edible? Joey Edible.
I don't really have any beers to drink because I'm not a beer drinker, but I could review a beer from memory. If I was drinking right now, I'd probably be drinking Busch out of a can, I would say, because it's a Wednesday Busch. Probably a couple. I don't know. Maybe actually I'd probably be drinking towards the end I was drinking a lot of Miller Lights, but I would say if I was drinking a Busch right now, Busch goes good with pizza, dude. Like you get a Domino's pizza and a fucking like a medium Domino's pepperoni pizza with that grease coming in, and then that fucking that Busch with that condensation coming off the side. Shit. Run for the mountains, dude. I mean, a lot of people don't like Busch because you can't get it like bars and shit, but it's refreshing and it's not like regular Busch doesn't really fill you up. It'll it's a good buzz and fucking tastes good. I give it a 87 out of 100 if we're using that scale.
Sure. Dat Busch.
Busch.
Again, I welcome in Jason Cleveland to the chat. He joins on the beer Keto Kings Beer and Barbecue on Sunday afternoons at 2 p.m. over on that's at 3 p.m. on James P. Madonna's channel, Progressive Discussion. So welcome in, Jason. Cheers. I got anything? You know what? We're gonna go full screen. Let's put everybody where they go. Where was everybody here? You were here. You were there. Does that look right? That seems about right. All right. Let's go around the horn and if before we do that, including with Joey Edibles here, if you haven't subscribed to anybody on this panel here, you better get ahead of yourself and do it. So there's Spearman, Bumpy Road Brewery, Thrash Life. There is Joey Edibles live and having a coughing fit. And Ronald Sutton, you always see him on the various live YouTube beer related streams. And this channel, Thomas Metal 75. So let's go around. We are live still. Let's go around the horn, starting with Beer Man. What is going on in the week of YouTube and beer? Shout it out.
All right. So Beer and Cheese Tuesday next week will be an open one, 8 o'clock Eastern. So just bring what you want there. Any beer, any cheese. Do some research or don't. I don't care. Just bring it. And Wednesday will be a porter. So another porter. It'll be their second porter out of 4. We did our porters today. But be there at 6 o'clock or 3 o'clock Pacific, 6 o'clock Eastern. And bring a porter of choice. I don't care. Any kind of porter. And look out for some videos coming up in the future after that, throughout the week. I usually take off Thursdays to Sundays, so I'm not as active. If you may have noticed, I don't know. But you got to take a break sometimes. But I do put up videos in those times, and so look out for those. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Right. Going on with the YouTube.
The Beer Man.
Right. Yeah, I got my 50-point inspection videos coming out. I have those just coming out Wednesdays and Fridays. And other than that, I got my new show on Mondays, my new live stream called New Brew. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is the start of the show on my channel, Bumpy Road Brewery. And it's a different take on kind of reviewing beers on a live panel. It's a little less of the everybody go and talk about your smells and tastes so much, and a little bit more of a almost off-air chat style of drinking a beer and maybe trying to talk to people while everybody else is talking type. Hey, this beer is great. This is what it tastes like. Yada yada yada. And I throw in some questions here and there, panel to answer. We'll go around. But I do have my free for all portion of it, where it's basically just free for all. Yeah. So new show. Third episode's coming up this Monday. Just bring a new brew, a new beer that you've never ever had before. That's the basis of it. And
nice.
That's
that
it. Cheers.
Great style for a program. I like that. Very original from Bumpy Road Brewery. Again, if you haven't subscribe. And we're all taking PayPal donations for beer. We need some beer money. Thank you.
Yeah, we do.
I have Venmo.
Send me some PayPal and say it in the message what beer you want me to review. It will go towards that beer. And any money donated on PayPal will certainly go towards everybody's beer funds, right?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for your patronage. All right. Thrash Life. What's going on in the world of social media and YouTube?
Right now, I've just been putting out videos of, ranch stuff, mostly with the horses right now. I was going to do a video for the 20-pound turkey that I smoked for Thanksgiving, but we were busier than hell. I'm like, oh, I'm not even going to pick up the camera. That's just wrong. I wonder who rubbed that turkey
the wrong way.
It's terrible.
I don't know how it looked when they were greasing it.
But yeah, just going through some changes right now personally on work and stuff. So my stress at the beginning of the year, my stress should start calming down a bit because I won't be on call as much and as long, which was absolutely crazy for years. And becoming a technical account manager at the company that I'm at. So I'll be more or less taking care of customers instead of support stuff. So I'll be all over the support people, but I guess that's what you get when you manage. Anyway, just trying to get some content out there. I do have a few things that I've already recorded that I just need to get put together and put it out. I'm not on lives much right now because I'm trying to cut back on because the group I hang out with, it's alcohol related, so I'm trying to cut back on that. So if you don't see me around, you'll probably see me in the chats. So this is the first time I've come up on either a live or offline in 3 or 4 days. So
Nice. Good.
just trying to take it easy and
Good idea. Fine.
lose some poundage and become a better drinker down the road. You know what I mean?
Calmly.
Well, good luck
I
in
have
your
to-
ventures,
I have
to
man.
say-
Good luck in your ventures.
Welcome to the sunlight. Nicole.
All right.
Well, it's every year when you go see the doctor and they tell you, you get your numbers back and you're like, you know what, I really got to cut this out because I'm not getting any younger and I'm closer to 60 than 50. So
They
That's
tell me to quit
anxiety,
drinking,
man.
and I laugh at them.
no, it's
That's
just
why I don't
They say,
go
you
to
gotta quit
doctors.
drinking, and I laugh at them. So what are you gonna do? Prescribe me more pills because I can't relieve what drinking does? Yeah.
yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Doctor's scared the fuck out of me, man. Fuck that. Mm-mm.
He's like a blues brother.
Yeah, man. It's Ronald
Really?
Sutton live. Let's put the live banner on.
Like Dan Aykroyd's brother.
Oh, you can't read
Looks like
that.
Rod Jaworski.
He's nuts.
All right, Ron. All right, Ronald Sutton. What's going on in the world of Ronald
No,
Sutton?
man, no, I ain't got no channels or nothing. Everybody wants me to start one. If I start one, it'll be on Thursday. It'll be on Thursday night.
That'd be
But
cool.
anyhow, no, just sitting here enjoying my classic American lager. It's called Hams. And, yeah, I mean, it's something. I just have to have it. It's like a mission, man. If I'm out of it, I got to go get some more of it. Yeah. Budweiser used to be like that, but now it's Hams. You guys talk about the price. I'm getting it for what the hell does it come to? With tax and everything, because it's on sale. They sell it and raise the price. But my Kroger's a 30-pack is $17.49. $17.49. I drink a 30-pack. Shit, I go through it in 3 fucking days.
Yeah, forget
Yeah.
the Tiger King. We got the Hams King here.
Oh my.
Yeah, you guys just got to keep drinking. That's what keeps me going. I'm healthy as fuck. You think I've had a vaccine? I ain't had no fucking vaccine. I'm already naturally immuniated or whatever you want to call it. Yeah,
Ammoniated. Yes,
I had
ammoniated.
that shit 2 years ago around Thanksgiving time. That shit came through the Ohio Valley. I had that shit. I got immunity, man. Fuck them people. Get a vaccination. Fuck you. I ain't getting no fucking
You gotta
vaccine.
It's
worry
time
about
you
the
get
ammonia.
some chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum.
And I'm all
How many
out of
of you
ammonia.
guys are around and have the fucking scar on your shoulder where you got small whatever it was?
I never paid
Polio,
attention
whatever
to
it
It
that.
was polio. It was a polio vaccine. You got polio vaccine. Yeah, I got a scar on my arm.
Yep, me too.
Well, later on, after they figured they could just put it into a little cup.
Yeah, some of you younger people probably ain't got it. But I got one. I got a scar on my arm.
I remember getting a shot when I was like 5.
Yeah, it was like a little pneumatic thing.
Yeah.
They didn't give it to you in an injection. You went up and you
My
had a
uncle
gun
died
and you
from
got it.
polio.
You got it poked in you.
Whoa, what? Cheers.
It was like air.
It
was like an air gun.
Hope we lived a nice life. All right, Joey Edibles. You do a lot on the
Wait a minute, man. How's deer season going out your way? It's deer season week in Ohio, man. How's everybody doing? Anybody else in deer season?
I'm not a hunter, actually. I'll eat the fuck out of some deer jerky, but I'm way too lazy to hunt, dude. I like the weed. This is called smalls because they're little lugs. But
Smalls.
I wouldn't say that live.
But yeah, I got this week. Well, if you haven't checked out last week's interview, I had Jacques Rougeau on there, the Mountie from the wrestling, and some website picked it up. Sports
Wow.
TV, I think is the name of the website. So I was like the other night, 2 nights ago, I was sitting there. I was like, what the fuck is this video getting like 30, 40 views an hour? And I didn't think nothing of it. I got up in the morning and it was still just popping with views. It's like, Jesus Christ, I had like 500 views in the overnight. And then in my Facebook feed, I got an article that says WWE legend Jacques Rougeau said, and I clicked on the article, and they quoted my article and put the interview up on the fucking website. It was fucking sweet, man.
Wow,
yeah.
that's
So I
awesome.
inadvertently
Schneider here
I
shortly.
inadvertently broke WWE news over the past week, but so that was kind of fun. But this week on Friday, I got 2 shows on Friday at 5. Former Browns player and current, he's a chiropractor in New Mexico. Nick Spiegel's going to be on the show at 5. That'll probably be a quick one because he didn't really, unless people getting to start talking about chiropractic, he only has a little bit because he's real busy with his practice and all that. And then at 9:30, hopefully I just talked to her agent, Carolyn Hennessy, was supposed to be on a couple weeks ago. She's in Jesse, the show Jesse. She was also in Legally Blonde 2, and there's another bit. Oh, she's in a soap opera. There's a soap opera called General Hospital. She's Diane from General Hospital.
Whoa, what?
No
Wow.
shit, damn.
Wow.
Crazy.
Yeah, so you guys got wives who watch soap operas. If you've ever seen General Hospital, she was on that. She's gonna be at 9:30, so she'll be live. So come out and say hi, man. The show's popping, dude. It's really getting some good momentum here. It really is.
Are you
Yeah.
You're doing John Schneider, aren't you, soon?
John Snyder.
Yeah, I thought you were I thought I saw something that you were gonna interview him. Am I
John
wrong?
Who's John Snyder? I never heard that name.
He was like one of the Dukes of Hazzard.
Oh, that was my buddy. Chris Benton had him on. I was just sharing him out.
Oh, I was wondering where that.
That's cool, though. Hell yeah.
It was. I'll tell you what. That's a good plug for my boy. If you ever get a chance, it's called the Chris and Sandy Show. He's on my sub list. He's a show very similar to mine. Very similar to mine. He does a lot more during the day though. He'll do interviews like 2:00. So like, if you're ever looking for good interviews during the day, look up the Chris and Sandy Show. He has quite similar to my show. We talk all the time.
All right.
He's like a Georgia version of me. So definitely give him a check out.
Nice. Hell yeah.
He's better looking.
Oh yeah, well, pretty much 99% of YouTube
Everybody.
Penis.
His name is the Square Table Degenerates Podcast. That is where you go to do one of these, to subscribe.
Yes, it is.
Cheers,
That's all
everybody.
the celebrities to you. We're only like 1 or 2 people away from really blowing up here. Like, you guys are going to be famous just because you know me eventually.
By association by numbers. We got 2,000 people watching live.
Right.
All right, so we're nothing tremendously new on this side of Thomas Metal 75 channel of YouTube. We will be doing the Wild Card Wednesday every Wednesday at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. You can bring this may be good for Joey. You can bring a beer or a wine or a spirit or any adult beverage you want. Let's just have some fun, and all I ask is you're not a douche.
Yeah, don't be a douche.
Being a douche meaning you're a douche. You're a douche to the panelists. You're a douche to everybody else because you're downplaying beverages or whatever. Just have some fun, people.
Mm-hmm.
Right. It's all about fun, dude. If you're not having fun, you're wasting your fucking time.
Damn right about that.
Damn Skippy.
Yep. Yep. And as the great Ronald Sutton once said on the chat before he left, any beer close to my hand is local. Thank you. That's a local beer to Ronald Sutton. Thank you, Ronald Sutton. Man. So that man is fucking crazy. Cheers, gang. Cheers, drunken one. Dat Bush. What are you drinking? What's going down over there? We're gonna do a full review, but what are you drinking on there?
Well, it's definitely not gin.
Well, that's good. Oh shit.
Burlington Beer Company, Sea of Air, double IPA.
Burlington is good.
Nice, dude.
Yep.
I gotta get to Burlington, Vermont sometime.
That's who I got from you, man.
Yes,
That's what you sent me. Yeah. Okay.
Not this beer, but yeah.
Not
I
that.
remember,
Yeah.
Actually, the other thing that's happening, hopefully, is one of these days we got this our buddy Lone Star. You might know him from Lone Star's Beer Reviews or Lone Star Lounge. We got a fedora for the man. I think one of his close relatives. I don't know. Maybe it was his mother. Close relative died from cancer, I believe it is. If I get the story wrong, I apologize.
ALS, I think it's ALS.
ALS, thank you. And this hat is going around to places within the community. It sat with Alex, the beer master, for a month, but the next place it was going to go after that is with Thomas Metal 75. So I'm going to sign it. And then unless maybe with 2,000 people in the chat. two people. Maybe this isn't the right place to try to do this one. But unless anybody else is interested in helping out our fellow man there, Lone Star, which is going to end up donating, we're going to raffle it off for some charity money for ALS. If anybody does want to have that hat, you can contact almost anybody here, including obviously myself, Thomas Metal 75, and we can get that thing to you. Otherwise, I'm probably just going to sign the hat and go and get Lone Star's address and send it back to him. And then we probably on the Lone Star's Lounge channel at some point, probably, hopefully it's not too late. And I know he likes to go 24 hours sometimes. But if we're doing that live sometime and we're going to donate it, and I don't know what the plan is, but if we do that, and we'll find out when and how this is going to go down for the ALS Foundation and the raffle for that, stick around and you'll see that. So again, if anybody wants to sign the hat from the beer community or just give their warm wishes to Lone Star in that awful time period that's going on, let
myself and Shadio have done it.
We signed it all in Evansville, Indiana. We signed it at Keith Fest. So I got my signature. I think there's two hats actually. A funny story about that hat. So there was like an issue with it like over the summer, and then so he didn't have it. So Lone Star bought a hat and he overnighted it for like $129. And it occurred to me, is like, why didn't we just buy a hat for him, and then we could have just fucking done it instead of him doing all that bullshit. Like there was a Walmart there, we could have found a fedora. You know what I mean? But he freaked out and sent us all because we had like 9 people in that one area for that fest. We did Keith Fest, so like a bunch of us got together. So it was a great chance. So he just freaked out. I was like, "Fuck it, I gotta get up there." And $129 overnight that fucking hat. Dude, that's insane. So this thing's gonna have like $300 worth of just postage into it. Besides,
pretty much.
I mean, honestly, I'll probably bid on it, but I don't know. I'll probably just like, hey, you could have it if you want it. Because I don't know what I'll really do with that hat. You know, I mean, it's cool with the signatures, but I don't know where to put it. I got too much clutter as it is.
Just put it on the wall somewhere.
Yeah, it's training for the mail.
Yeah, put it on the wall.
You can send it to Ronald Sutton, and he can wear it with his Ray-Bans.
Like a Bermuda around over there.
But yeah, that's the other thing that's going on in this whole community. It just dawned upon me to try to say something more intelligent than I do. I drink a beer every Wednesday.
I drink a beer.
So yeah, man. Cheers. Oh, cheers to Daryl. Daryl, you're a little late to the party, but we love your company. Cheers, Daryl.
Is that drunken one jumped in there too?
Drunken Daryl? No. He's legendary. You're
Drunken
legendary.
my asses.
All right. So all right, I got this ain't malt liquor, but we got a little bit of the swill. 89.90. That's a good beer. So I said, wait a minute. I say, as we always do at the end of beer reviews, till next time, keep tasting those great beers. Cheers. We'll see you soon. Have a great dinner, Thrash Life, and
see you drunk in my asses.
Joey Edibles. Cheers.